Hey folks, it's Neil from Anchor Ranch Farm in beautiful Scioto, Oregon. Let's take a look at the baby chicks in the brooder. And I'm going to talk for a bit about if you're in certain groups. There's a lot of talk right now about one state, California, wants to ban meat raised in confined animal feeding operations, CAFOs. On the one hand, first of all, I live in Oregon. I'm not here to tell California how to run the business. Second of all, if you have to choose, certainly having a decision like that made at the state level is better than at the federal level. Other states can do differently if they choose. I think the bigger picture problem is, why is any government telling you what food you can eat? Now, the new federal guidelines say you should not eat seed oils. Certainly, I believe that pasture-raised, grass-fed fats are healthier for you than industrially processed oils. But I also like the taste of toasted sesame oil and will continue to use it in cooking on occasion. The problem is that the United States is a communist country. The gains are privatized and the losses are socialized. That's the way communist socialist systems work. And I've seen this kind of regulatory restriction backfire here in Oregon. For a while, the state was trying to tell small, like 5-cow, raw milk, family-owned dairy farms, you're a CAFO and have to comply with the same standards as the huge mega dairies because you milk your cows in a barn once a day. The rest of the time they're out on pasture, but this was an obvious attempt to put these small family dairy farms out of business because the big mega dairies have no problem complying with the CAFO regulations. That's what they do. And the small farmers wouldn't be able to. So that was sort of defeated, pushed aside. But that's a real danger whenever you have a government telling you how to raise and how to eat your food. Why can't we just leave it up to people who decide on their own? And the reason is that we live in a communist country, and laws are made for those with money and power, not for you. So something to keep in mind before you celebrate what you think is a good government policy. AnchorRanchFarm.com. Peace be with you.